What's going on? We're back. More run and bun. We last streamed what? Oh no, Tuesday night. A couple nights ago. It kind of ended on a down note for me. We made it to Mirage Tower. Completely whiffed on the Absol encounter, probably because I didn't realize that you could get quick balls right now and timer balls from the Rust Burrow if you go back, and I didn't do that. So, whoops. I don't know if we would have caught it, but it certainly would have given us a better chance to catch the Absol. And then we went to Revive Our Fossil and we got our new friend, Rampardos, who I know is widely considered to be one of the worst fossils. But hell, if we're not going to try to make him one of the best. So the journey through the desert continues. We have... I don't know how many more. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 7 trainers. Hi, sweetheart. 7 trainers before we get to the next, rest house. And 8 trainers before we get to the next route, where we can get another encounter. So, yeah, we gotta get started. We gotta get going. So on that note, let's take a look at our next trainer. Here we go. So this is Collector John, who's got a 5-team squad of Caparaja and Delphox and Mandibuzz, Lycanroc, and Sandslash. All of which have some sort of ability to keep them from being damaged or increasing themselves in the sand. Like Magic Guard on Delphox and Overcoat on Mandibuzz. And then, of course, we also have Sand Rush Sandslash with gets doubled speed in the sand. So, yeah, we're just... Oh, same for Lycanroc, too. Yeah, it's just, it's gonna be rough, but let's give it a go. So I'm looking at Caparaja. He has very weak defenses. I'm thinking we could probably just punch through with Infernape. Yeah, an Overheat does the trick. And we're faster, so that seems pretty safe. If we defeat that, who comes out next? Delphox might, because it will outspeed us, and even though this doesn't one-shot us, we will say Sand Chip after the first turn, so I think Delphox probably comes out. It'll be Delphox or Sandslash. If it's Delphox, we gotta bail. For Absol would have been perfect here. Delphox has Sticky Barb, so it'll probably try to switch an item onto us, so let's see. Looks like this Kingler one-shots. Yeah, Kingler doesn't look too bad. Dreadnought does pretty well too. And of course Rampardos. Rampardos actually does surprisingly well. Excuse me. Let's concentrate on Del Fox first. Our best switch might be Rampardos here. Max damage 135 crit versus and 31. Yeah, that would be a death. Dreadnought works better because Dreadnought can't get crit. And we can also go like say Muscle Band to get that liquidation one shot. So I think that might be worth. Okay, so let's say that. Who comes out next? Looks like Sandslash would come out next. For an Earthquake. Could go Electros to just avoid it altogether. No, but we need to show a 2-hit so it doesn't Sword Stance. Huh. Ludi might be the better play. Yeah, it's almost like we have to go hard looting and risk the crit on Stone Edge, which I don't like. Why do I always yawn at the start of these streams? I don't understand. Like, I'm not tired. That's why I'm streaming. What the hell? Starmie's not bad. I could do the Mamoswine trick where he earthquakes and then I avalanche. Not really a trick, but... I don't know how to get Ludian without risking this crit Stone Edge, and man, do I not want to risk a crit Stone Edge. Fuck, how do we deal with the Sandslash? Is it Mamoswine? Mamoswine or Ludi? I think it's Mamoswine. knock off into... yeah, Electros maybe? Discharge, Shockwave, yeah. And then Lycanroc. Stone Edge, Psychic Fangs. Dude, I don't have anybody that can come in on a Stone Edge. And, like, reliably tank it. I mean, this is bad. So I guess it's gotta be Kingler. Look at that. W. I literally don't know what to do against this Lycanroc now either. Dude, nothing survives a non-crit Stone Edge. I'm literally at a loss. It's gotta be Kingler, right? Kingler, and he's got a double Aqua Jet. In case he goes down, then we can come in and Mach Punch in the back, yeah. The other is Mamoswine against Sandslash. I need a backup for Sandslash. And I just don't have one. I'm going to be swapping in on a Stone Edge from... I know, it'll probably be an Earthquake. Yeah, it'll be an Earthquake. I guess Octillery with a berry. Actually makes more sense as a primary option. Rather than a backup. I think this has got to be it. So we got Ghost. Spearmint, Calamari, Milk, Cookie, and Potato. So we can go no item monkey in case we need to swap in on a knockoff. Dreadnought's got Delphox. So we're gonna give him a Oran Berry so the switcheroo works. Oh. Yeah, which means I have to gamble on the liquidation, which is fine. It's actually better to have Kingler go here. Because I don't need a muscle band here. Let me swap them up. And then Kingler, does he gonna bait somebody different? We'll probably bait Mandibuzz, which is fine. We still have milk for that. So we need no item there. Otherwise, we're swapping it on knockoff. Yeah, that's much better. Damage-wise, I should probably pull up this so you can kind of see what I'm looking at. Yeah, no item Electros does much better. And then probably go Lycan Rock Stone Edge. Let me go Dreadnought. Excuse me. I need the lowest roll of Stone Edge to knock me to 50% so I can heal to 75% so the incoming high horsepower does not kill. So we gotta go Citrus on Dreadnought. And he needs to be at... I'll look at that later. And then Sand Slash, random move, except for Sword Stance. Here we go, Octillery. Who looks like also needs a Citrus Berry. And then Potato is backup for the Sand Slash. Orange should work. Well, it's never melt ice. Because even if we double the avalanche to 120, it's not quite a KO. So we'll do Never Melt Ice there. It does have knockoff, but I don't think it's going to use it. Okay. We'll just go standard Orin here for Ghost. think that does it. Let me just check. Or re-export, rather. Okay, I think we're good. Make sure repellent is on. Yep. W, I did read that right. Okay, here we go. I don't think I... Oh, I didn't... I didn't pre-damage. I didn't pre-damage. And I needed to pre-damage. Alright, this part's easy. We always one-shot with overheat. Done. Next. It should be Delphox after the chip. Let's look into Psyshock. We have an Oranberry for the switcheroo, which we want to see. Nice, we'll take it. It probably did not see a killing roll with Psyshock. But we're not going to outspeed, but we always one-shot with Razor Shell here. Did we just die? Please, I wasn't paying attention to the damage. I think we're fine. Barely, but I think we're fine. God damn it. That's so annoying. I don't know who's coming out. Mid-ground would be this. Let's do this. Just knock off. Or maybe Toxic. Big crit. That's huge. Should be a random move from Lycanroc. Our best pivot. Is we gotta use Dreadnought now. And we gotta hope for the high roll. On Stone Edge. It missed. That's actually okay. Now, I don't know if this endeavors or not. Oh, if it does, we're screwed. No, if it endeavors... Alright. If it endeavors, we have Potato here to... with Ice Shard, and he doesn't get hit by Sandstorm Chip, so this is the play here. Because otherwise we're dead to high horsepower, or Endeavor. Yeah, okay, that's good. Because now it wants to use Endeavor, because it doesn't see a kill with anything else. And we just go Ice Shard. There we go. And then it's Sand Slash. Hang on a second. As long as it doesn't high roll crit, we're good. And that's all that beats us is high roll crit. I mean... what am I supposed to do? Well, this is starting off swimmingly. Terrible so far. Already lost 2. But how are you? No more cookie, no more potato. And, well, that just sucks. Alright, next fight. I mean, nothing else to do but to just keep going. Yeah, I was hoping to relax a little bit with some of these fights, and right out the gate. Yeah, especially after a long day. Just didn't work out. Hopefully you can relax a little bit. And hopefully I can do a little bit better in these upcoming fights too. Nothing anymore. Like this is just all bad. Isn't Zap Cannon like a high miss move? Yeah, 50%. My luck, it'll probably hit. But we are faster in two-shot with this, but it seems like a good lead. It should bring in... I don't know, if it brings in Palo Sand, it's got Bright Powder, because of course it does. All those Pokemon I had with no miss moves, and they're all gone. Bright Powder and Sand Veil, so we missed like a good 30% of the time. 30 to 40% of the time on this guy. No, well, we have Magical Leaf with Ludicolo, so that always hits, so that's fine. We could do that. And then against Berserker, it's just... yeah, Infernape, right? Yep. Boom. Done. Okay, this one was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Okay. Backups for everybody. Let's see. Well, I guess I don't need backups for everybody. And... okay, that's the squad. Those 6. But really, we should only need 3 in this one. We should only need Spearmint, Ghost, and Kale. We're gonna be bringing Starfruit, Cinnamon, and Milk. I don't think we need a whole lot of healing items here. So we want a... on Dreadnought, we want a Cherry Berry in case he does get hit by Zap Cannon and paralyzed. The only thing bad that can happen to Ludi is a burn when he switches in. 12. 12 is what I have left. We could potentially get poisoned when we come in with Infernape or Ghost. So we'll do that. And then for backups, we have Cinnamon. Let's back up there. I think I'm able to pick up a couple items before I do another training. Or at least one, maybe 2 items. I think, according to what I was given. If I go down, there's no trainers down here. Right? Yeah. And the rock gem. Okay. The rock gem is a single-use item, but it doubles the power of your next rock-type move that you use. So it's good to have. Okay, this is our next trainer here, all the way on the right. And then I don't know if you can tell, but that's a fake wall up there. It's very well disguised. I should probably heal too. Why didn't I do that? Okay, here we go. Use my new fighting move, Body Press. Bop. Nice, it missed. So I don't know which one this is gonna be, so let's find out. This is, I don't know if it's going to be Palossand or Berserker. It's Berserker. Okay. So this is either Iron Tail or Close Combat. It's more likely to close combat than Iron Tail. Regardless... Trying to figure out if anybody else makes a better swap. Nope, we just go straight into Ghost. That missed as well. That's fantastic. So we show that we outspeed and we one-shot this Berserker with Overheat, as is the norm for our Ghost. So this is going to use Bullet Punch to get a little bit of damage on us, but it's very... When I say little bit, it's a very little bit. Okay. And then this just leaves Palo Sand. And his Scorching Sands. We just go to Kale. Kale handles this pretty well. So this Palo Sand carries the Bright Powder item, which makes you, I think, like, how much do this? Like 20%? No. So your accuracy is down by 10%, and then it has the ability Sand Veil, which when it's in a sandstorm, it gets like an additional 20 or 30% to evade attacks. So you're very 25%. So you have like a 35% chance to miss, unless you have moves that don't check accuracy, like Magical Leaf, which is why I've held on to this move for so long. So this will never miss. And we have to just use this twice, and we win. Back-to-back crits. Nice. I think that's 4 crits so far. And I've only been in 2 battles. Yeah, you can see our next trainer right there. I don't know if you can see him, but he's hidden ever so stealthily. How many OGs from the original 6? Let's see. Let me get back to the Pokemon Center and I'll count. So I know Infernape's 1. We lost Mightyena and Masquerain. We lost Eldegoss. We still have Cinnamon, the Ponyta, so that's 2. And then we still have Alakazam. So that was the original... Those 3 of the original 6 we still have. So we have Infernape, we have Rapidash, and Alakazam were from the original 6. Yeah, he's so stealthy. Alright, so here's our next battle. The guy's got a Nidoqueen, a Charizard, a Golem, and a Cacturn. This Cacturn is similar to the Palo Sand. It has the Sand Veil and Bright Powder ability. So we're going to need Infernape here for an Aura Sphere, because Aura Sphere is another move that doesn't miss. So we're going to need Infernape for Aura Sphere. He doesn't really do much on any of the original or the first 3, so yeah. It looks like we can just go Alakazam for the lead on Nidoqueen, because he's never down to crit, and he'll take 2 Psyshocks to KO. Even if we give him the Wise Glasses, he only KOs on 1 hit. So what we'll do is, in case, since Earth Power and Sludge Bomb are the same damage, Sludge Bomb can poison, Earth Power cannot. So we'll give him a Poison Heal Berry. If he crits, though, we're kind of screwed. Does anybody else work, or is it just we're down to so little that we don't really have any choice? Uh-huh, that's what it is. Alright, Alakazam with a Pecha Berry. Who will that bring in? That'll definitely bring in Charizard for a dual wing beat. Maybe a Weather Ball. Regardless, we go to Token tomorrow. We're not faster, but we do a little chip on Dual Wing Bait. We fake out like normal, and then we swap to Starmie on the Flamethrower. Outspeed and one-shot with Surf. Yep, that's good. That should bring in probably Cacturn, right? Yeah, Cacturn for payback, which is perfect for Infernape to switch on and one-shot with Aura Sphere. And then Golem, or Golem, will come in for an Earthquake. We can float above it with Electros and bait a different move. A Focus Punch. Or we can just Brick Break. Focus Punch, you can't be hit if the move wants to go through. So Electros works kind of perfect here. Any backups needed in case Nidoqueen one-shots Alakazam? We should probably bring Dreadnought, Spearmint. Okay, that's a solid squad. So we're gonna have Mustard, Gyoza, Starfruit, Ghost, Milk, and Spearmint. Alright, and then for items, so we need a Pecha Berry on Alakazam, so he doesn't get poisoned. We'll just do Oran here for a little bit of healing. Starfruit switches into Flamethrower, so we'll give him Rostberry to not get burned. Ghost switches in on Payback, which is fine. Just Oran Berry there. And then Earthquake. And yeah. Oran Berry on Milk. And that should be it. Okay. This should be another fight down. I'm hoping. He says. Hoping for the best. Here's the squad. I'm pretty sure this is the right one. Yeah, it is. And away we go. What? And it's a little kid. Crit. Nice. That's one down. Should go Charizard. Well, shoot. This can do random move, which is not what we wanted. But that's okay. What we can do, we can pivot and go Spearmint here on the random move. Yeah, we did not want to switch Togedemaru into a Flamethrower. He was dead meat. We're slower, but we're never dead to anything this Charizard has to offer. So we're going to just go to Rock Slide. And we actually one-shot. Through this Rock Gem boosted Rock-type Weather Ball. Because we never get crit. Okay. 2 down. I think this doesn't really change the baiting either. I think this still goes to Cacturn. Yeah. Who can Seed Bomb or Focus Punch. Either or. We are okay switching Ghost into it. We prefer Seed Bomb. That's Focus Punch. But now we outspeed him and we one-shot with Aura Sphere. We can do Overheat, but this thing has the Bright Powder and Sandville like we saw before, so Aura Sphere is another one of those moves that never misses. So it wants to do Focus Punch again. The key is if you hit it, its Focus Punch fails, but we're going to hit it. It's also going to, go down. And then we get Golem, who is either going to Focus Punch or Earthquake. And we need to switch. Can it Rock Slide? It can also Rock Slide. That's not great. I needed to go Citrus Berry here. Alright, let me see. Is there anything we can do differently? No. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. I think our best bet is to go straight into Milk here and hope to see Earthquake or Rock Slide. Nice. Don't crit. Fantastic. And then because we're just out of range from dying from rock slide here, this is always going to be focus punch. So we just brick break. With this chip, he could also click rock slide, which isn't great. Shoot, I screwed this up. Now we go to Starmie here, Starfruit. It can finish off because it's never Earthquake, and that's what we're afraid of. And keys were faster, and we one-shot with Surf. Wait, this thing has Sand Veil and Bright Powder as well? Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. So I should have brought freaking Ludicolo. Oh no. Well. Got a hit. It missed. I thought only one of them had the freaking abilities. God fucking damn it. This desert sucks. I even kept these moves specifically to get through the desert, and I still can't get through the desert. So annoyed. I think the worst part is I was looking ahead to the next boss, and Starmie was going to play a pretty big role, and now I'm just... All because I didn't freaking read. Like, I don't... Alright, let's put it to the side. Go next. Dragapult, Reflecting Light Screen, Crocodile, Cloyster, and Shelgon. Thanks. I mean, a dub is a dub, I guess. But this run is looking down. I need to put Starfruit in the box because it is gone. This is just spiraling now, so... So this Dragapult, it actually doesn't do a ton of damage to us, but the problem is it has these screens that we can't really do much about. I guess we could Octillery, but we're slower. And again, we can't do anything about the screens. We're always slower, so we're never not going to be slower. I have to bring these two for Dragapult. I just have to. I don't think Octillery does it by himself, so we're going to have to swap. He's going to put up a Reflect. I mean, like, I don't... This is fine though, right? If I lead Sandslash, it just takes 3 avalanches to get through. Intimidate weakness policy. So I can't even hit this with like a super effective move. No, I can go Maractus and stall out the screens by using Synthesis. And Spiky Shield doing damage along the way, and I can finish it off with Leaf Storm at some point. Okay. Screens down, assuming. Yeah, I'll go Cloister for a Frost Breath. Isn't that just Infernape or Sphere? Yep. We need to show Shelgon we can kill it in 2 hits or it will Dragon Dance and get out of control. So we need to equip a Muscle Band. No. Wise Glasses. Yes, now we get over 50% with Aura Sphere. We're not going to stay in, though. It'll look to Dragon Rush, so we just swap into Togi. And we just need to load up on things that can beat Shelgon. Which isn't a whole lot. Octillery needs to come. No, because he just outspeeds and Dragon Rushes. That doesn't work. think we bring Ludi only because of fake out. Oh, we can Alakazam for disable as well on the Dragon Rush. And bring... Instead of Ludi, we bring Octillery. Yeah. Okay, that's it. So we bring Butter. We bring Papaya. We bring Ghost. We bring Gyoza. We're bringing Mustard. And Calamari. Okay. I think I need to never melt ice with Sand Slash. So I can ensure like a 3-hit. Otherwise it doesn't necessarily do that. Maractus. I'm just going to be clicking Synthesis and Spiky Shield for most of the time. So why don't we do... Rare Lepa Berry appearance. No, we should probably go Orin. Looking at it, it looks like I gotta go Citrus. It's gotta be Wise Glasses on Ghost. Immune to Powder, Sandstorm, and Effect Spore. Okay. I think with Togedemaru, we gotta use Nuzzle if he gets in there. So we will... him up. I'm going Oranberry here. And an Oranberry here. Okay, that'll do it. I think, man, I don't know. This is just a tough route so far. There's our next trainer. Here's our squad. Now we gave... Whoops, can't spell. We gave our Sand Slash the Never Melt Ice here, so through Reflect, this is always a 3-hit KO. With Avalanche. If it attacks, it's a 2-hit, but... And it has Cursed Body that I didn't think of that. That's fine. Now we Iron Head. Key thing is to stall out these reflect turns. He got an upgrade. He got some more spikies. I don't think this takes him out. It didn't. Alright, so... This thing's using Hex. We need to bring in somebody who resists Hex. We don't have anybody like that. It's really just... Because he's going to go down from... he's going to go down from Sandstorm this turn. So who takes the least amount of damage from Hex? I think it's Calamari. This should bring in Crocodile still. Oh, it's Shell Guy. Well, that's not what we wanted to see. Okay, well the good thing is, we show that we kill it in 2 hits. But unfortunately this thing is going to Dragon Rush and knock us out of the fight and bring somebody else in. And there's really nothing we can do about it. The only good play we have right here is to swap into Togedemaru to at least get that chip damage from Iron Barbs and Dragon Rush making... Wait, what? Why was it able to set up? So you're telling me because... So it's always +6. And that was more or less like 20% to set up? Is that what this is telling me and I just read it wrong? Highest damaging move. Yeah. So it was actually 40% of the time it was doing that. And I thought it would never do that. We might have lost. We have to stay in. So we're 1-4 to lose Togedemaru right now. There's no other way I can see out of this. I need to slow it down. I mean, this just sucks. Come on, be paralyzed. Like, fully paralyzed. Come on. God damn it! One HP. Oh, it missed. Thank God. So we always were switching him to Papaya here. And the idea is to just heal up with Synthesis. Oh, wait. We're gonna heal like nothing. Because it's sandstorming. Okay. Well, we have more health than we did before, I guess. Only because of the berry, not because of my dumb play. Alright, we just leave Storm. Please don't flinch. God fucking damn it. Like, what the fuck? Let's see. Calamari can't take this out. Mustard can't take this out. I need to sacrifice something again in order to keep moving forward. So it's either I sacrifice something and get the guaranteed win, or I switch into Ghost and have a 1 in 3 chance to just lose everything right now. And I really don't know what to do. The best option for what we have left is to sacrifice Calamari. I think. I mean, how the hell do I know? Ghost can come in and clean up the rest of this fight, which is just so annoying that I couldn't do this before. So the 1 and 3 to just lose everything was to swap in Ghost right away. And if he rolled Earthquake, then we lose. And he rolled Earthquake, so I made the right decision. So I guess silver lining. But that's another 2. And so far, the death toll in this desert alone is at 5. Yeah, W. Moving on. Continuing the best run so far. I don't see how much life this run has left, but we're gonna play it out, I guess, because it is the new best. Okay. Next up is Camper Drew with his Hippowdown, Go-Goat, Golem, and Excadrill. At least none of these have any evasion things, so... but we still can't really take out Hippowdown. Let me see. Artillery's gone, and Togedemaru's gone, which is like the worst. And then there were 9. So it looks like our best way to stay healthy is to just do Moody. Just Magical Leaf into Mega Drain, and that should do it. At least relatively healthy. Screw it. We lead Maractus and we one-shot with Leaf Storm. That's a better way. We'll do that instead. That'll bring in... Probably bring in Excadrill. Bring in Fernate for Excadrill. Bring Electros to be a pivot. Horn Leech back into Infernium, I guess. Yeah. And then bring Ponyta for backup, just in case. And then for this Explosion Golem, who now can no longer explode if he comes in last. If he comes in first, we're kind of forced to go Dreadnought. But I don't think it will. No, it will. Because of course it will. How do we get Go-Goat in first before Golem? We defeat Excadrill with who? Who needs to do it? It's gotta be like... Oh, Starmie would have been probably the best, right? Yeah. We gotta do it Ludi, but we're prone to flinches. No, that won't do it either. Actually, it will. I have to use the restroom. I will be right back, and maybe I'll clear my head a little bit too. Yeah, so I'm back. And, like... The problem right now is how do I bait in Go-Goat and then and get a Alolan Golem in last so he can't explode. Because if he can't explode, then it makes the ending of this fight a lot easier. And if a Pokemon knows Explosion, it can't use it if it's the last Pokemon out. So I need to find somebody who can one-shot Hippowdon, or at least take out Hippowdon and bait Go-Goat. Actually could be Ludicolo. Yeah, actually I think Ludicolo is the best bet then. So we go Ludicolo, we Magical Leaf first, and then we Mega Drain to get the full value of the healing. We don't Surf. No, actually we fake out Magical Leaf, Mega Drain. That way, even if we low roll everything, we still KO. we heal enough. Oh no, we can't heal. So we need to... We're going to be taking Sand Ship. We're going to be taking a Rock Slide. Rock Slide minimum roll is 55. Plus Sand Ship, which is 8 on Ludi. So that's 16 plus 55 is 71 minimum damage. So we'll be at half health. Which Go-Go will see as a kill. It will see Horn Leech as a kill, so it'll send that in first. We swap an Infernape on the Horn Leech, and we outspeed in one shot with Overheat. Nope, we can't do that because we show that we outspeed and kill Excadrill, so the AI will want to bring in Golem first, and we want Golem last. So that doesn't work. It can't be Rapidash either. I think it's gotta be Sand Slash. We take a Horn Leech, we take an Earthquake, we heal a little bit, and then we Avalanche on that Earthquake turn. Okay. That should always bring in Excadrill, because we're faster than Golem, but slower than Nope. And then we bring in Electros to dodge the high horsepower. We then take the Rock Slide with Infernape. We overheat. That brings in Golem last. Can't explode. So he's going to want a Head Smash or Earthquake. Dude, how does nobody take any of these attacks? Oh, it's Dreadnought. We kill Excadrill with Dreadnought because it'll be coming in on a Rock Slide. And he'll only... Then it's most likely to Wild Charge. We go to Maractus, outspeed and kill. That's gotta be the play. That's the I don't have anybody to beat this golem. Otherwise. Lowland Sand Slash does okay. We bring Monkey just in case. I mean, this is gonna be rough. Am I sure this is what I want to do? I mean, this is all I really have. Okay, so it's no item looty because I can't heal. It's Avalanche Sand Slash. So I need to heal a little bit. Yeah, I need to get out of earthquake range, so I have to go Citrus Berry. Okay. Exca, swap, swap. Muscle Band to guarantee the KO. I need to pre-damage. How much is Sand Chip here? 9 on Electros. So I need to be 71 HP on Electros. I'll write that down. On Milk. To guarantee a Rock Slide, yeah. Liquidation Muscle Band. And I can't give any item to Milk. And then it's... Oh yeah, even if Excadrill high rolls on Dreadnought, we always bait Wild Charge. Okay, Maractus comes in, Leaf Storms, and one-shots. The kicker is we need Wise Glasses with said Leaf Storm. Oh where are my Wise Glasses? There they are. And then... Alright, let me heal now. We need to pre-damage our eel to 71 HP. So this is going to be 82 ticks of damage. $10. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 2 more. I'm gonna pick up some more antidotes. I guess I could do full heals. You know what I might need to do is I might need to do the casino encounter. I just remembered that that was a thing that we can do. We'll go as long as we can without it. Beat this guy. Nice, a rare candy. Yeah, I think that was, I mean, technically, that last battle, I think was our last battle in the desert. Yeah, this guy's technically outside the desert, right? Let's decide who they look better on with a battle. If I lose, it's not because they look better on this camper. It's because I've already lost like 17 Pokemon. 16. I think it might be more than that. Maybe I miscounted. Alright, we fake out. We magical leaf. And we magic leaf again. And we need to be below half HP. Which is why we didn't Mega Drain. We didn't Mega Drain to be below half. So that when the AI looks at who to bring in next, it brings in Go-Goat and not Excadrill. So this should be Go-Goat. Nice. It sees Horn Leech as a kill. So we bring in Butter. And then this once to Earthquake. We're only dead to a couple rolls of Earthquake. So we Avalanche. And we're only dead to high roll crit. We've been there before, though. And we healed out of range. That didn't really matter, but we healed out of range. Oh no, it didn't matter. We healed out of range of an Iron Head kill from Excadrill. So this is always, always, always high horsepower, which is a ground type move, and Milk switches in over top of it. And then we pre-damaged Milk to be at 71 HP so that after this Sandstorm chip, he's always at the minimum damage that Rock Slide will be a kill. And we did this importantly so that he doesn't use Rock Polish and increase his speed. So we swap to a Spearmint here. And because we gave Dreadnought, our Spearmint, the Muscle Band, Liquidation is always a one-shot. And then that gives us what we want by bringing in Golem last. And because Golem comes in last, he can't explode. He doesn't see a kill with Earthquake. He does see a kill with Head Smash or Wild Charge. I didn't see the Head Smash. Well, Head Smash doesn't always kill, but Wild Charge always does. So it's like 80-20 to use Wild Charge here. And this is basically the run, otherwise we can't beat this thing. So we need this thing to Wild Charge. Nice. And because we gave Papaya the Wise Glasses, Leaf Storm doesn't always kill, but because of the Wise Glasses, it does. Okay. Through one more. Another dub. Okay, how many more? Two more until more berries and the next, like, checkpoint house, I guess. So... Scizor, Tangrowth, Golisopod, Noctowl, and Dugtrio. I think we're technically out now. There's just a couple more trainers on the route. So, we're doing pretty good. You know, ignoring the ignoring the 5 deaths this stream so far. We're doing really well. Technician Ockaberry. What does Ockaberry do? Is that a damage reducing move? Super effective fire moves? We still kill with Overheat. So who does that bring in? I'm gonna bring in Dugtrio. We don't want that. It's hard to ignore him. Okay, this thing knows the move U-turn. So, can I lead with something that baits U-turn? And maybe this fight goes a little bit different. U-turn and only U-turn. Looks like Electros can do that. Yep. 16. 16 total deaths. Okay, so we lead Electros for a U-turn. Who do we swap into? Something that doesn't die to Dugtrio. If I bring in Infernape, it's dead. I swap in Alolan Science Slash, but who does that bring in is the question. looks like it'll bring in Noctowl. For a heat wave. And we go back and we go to Dreadnought for a Rock Slide. So Noctowl goes down. What does that bring in? Brings in Dreadnought, but we're dead. Or it brings in Dugtrio, but we're dead. Because it's faster and it just uses 2 Earthquakes, even though we see a kill with Liquidation. It has a Focus Sash, so it'll always survive 1 hit. Do we go back to Electros? No. I don't know how to do this without losing anybody. Well, hang on a minute. Yeah, nobody else will see a kill, right? Into Dreadnought. So, Dugtrio will not see a fast kill. Because we'll be at 90% HP. Tangrowth sees a slow kill. So Tangrowth will come in for a Leaf Storm or a Power Whip, and that's fine. Swap into... I can't do Infernape. I need to lose Rapidash here. I have to. Fire Lash, Fire Lash. Dugtrio comes in, kills us with Earthquake. Because that's Arena Trap, we can't get away, so we go down. Monferno comes in, fake out Overheat. No, we can't because we're slower. So it's got to be Ludi. Fake out Surf. Fake out Mega Drain. Then we have Infernape for Scizor. And we have for Golisopod. And nobody, I guess. Dreadnought might work. Alright, we'll have to figure it out. But that's the 6, and we're guaranteed to lose Rapidash on this fight. Guaranteed. One last ride, Rapidash. Slow kill, he goes down. Booty takes that. Infernape takes that and that. After some swaps, who gets Golisopod? Dreadnought? Yeah, Dreadnought needs a Citrus Berry then. A couple of these guys have knockoff, which is why I'm going no items with most of them. So that knockoff doesn't get the boosted damage. Nope, I can't. I can't give him the wise glasses for this particular fight. We're out. All these guys block the path, and this is our next trainer. And away we go. So, we need to lead Electros, because Electros is the only person who baits U-turn out of Scizor. U-turn is a move that does hits, and then they swap Pokemon. Normally we could try to kill this with Infernape, but that'll just bring in Dugtrio when we lose Dugtrio, or we lose Infernape on the spot, our Ghost. So instead, we're going to bait the U-turn into Butter, and the AI is going to base their Pokemon that comes out off of the Pokemon that we see here. And this should bring in Noctowl and not Dugtrio. Okay. This sees a guaranteed kill with Heat Wave, which Spearmint takes really well. I'm realizing just now that I should have gone Rostberry in case this burns. And of course it does. Now we do half damage, which is awesome. Maybe we'll get a flinch and not get overly punished for this berry mistake. Nope. Gonna confuse us too? I mean, like... It's just annoying. Please don't hit yourself. Thank you. It's just annoying because, like, one berry mistake and we almost lose a Pokemon there. Should always be Tangela. What? Why? Oh, because we took so much damage. Peace out, Spearmint. And now we don't beat Golisopon. So... it's really annoying. We fake out to break the Focus Sash. And then whatever damage it does, we kind of heal back with Mega Drain as we take it out. It missed. Alright, fantastic. Scizor. So this sees U-turn or dual Wing Beat, both of which are taken really well by our Sandslash over here again. Now its best move is Bullet Punch, which is where Ghost comes in. Sees that we kill it in one shot, so it's going to use another Bullet Punch. Another crit. Ice upon. This sees liquidation. That's its best move. We bring in Kale. And then I gotta figure out how to beat this, because I don't have the squad I would normally want. Normally I'd want Dreadnought to beat this, but I don't know how I'm gonna beat this now. So can't use first impression, so this is always clicking Leech Life. I needed to have a berry equipped here. Didn't I? No, because then it wasn't guaranteed to U-turn. Like I wanted it to. This run might be done right here, all because I didn't give him a Rost Berry. Like, truly. And I can't help but be anything other than just thoroughly annoyed at myself. Okay, let me think. What if I do Infernape, fake out, bait another liquidation, fake out with Ludi? I can go back and forth. Okay, what if we do that? So this is always Leech Life. No, but every time I swap in, he's going to heal a little bit. I think that's okay. Alright, let's see what this does. We just need to get it down to half. Because this thing's ability is called Emergency Exit. Whenever it gets to 50% or less HP, it leaves the field. Is this going to heal all the way from Ludi? Not quite. This is liquidation, which Ludi takes. I can only do this so many times, though. Still always liquidation. Still always leech life. Problem is now I'm going to be baiting rock slider liquidation, which is actually still fine. I can get looties in still. Actually, it's probably best to get it to use its emergency exit right now. And I just overheat. And do as much damage as I possibly can to get it out. And then we can go to Cinnamon. Don't poison. Nice. We Fire Lash once. So we're still alive after a Fire Lash. Galysopod comes back in. And as long as we take this out, there's no more Pokemon left on their side. We've taken out Scizor, we've taken out Tangrowth, we've taken out... Yeah, we just overheat. Take this thing out, and we don't take poison damage at the end of the turn. Wait, this thing has First Impression. Is that a priority move? Yeah, it is, so we have to swap. We go to Milk. We are faster than this. We outspeed and kill it. We lost the Pokemon I didn't want to lose, but we're still alive. One more trainer before I get to the next heal house. We are running out of gas. We got Passimian, we got Guts, Throw, and a Heracross. And then there were 8. And I don't have anybody to beat this first Pokemon. So what's the plan? Do we go roll for Heracross or Pinsir? If we get Pinsir, we still lose. If we get Heracross, we win. We can win. Get Soccer Throw. I don't think we still win. Tauros or Miltank? Nope. And then one of those guys wouldn't be bad. Oh, how I wish this Alakazam was just a little bit better. We can't just fake out overheat our way to victory on this one, can we? Nope. Or can we? Let me see. Wise Glasses? Nope. Just thinking about all the Pokemon we lost against the Norman battle, the 4th gym. That would have come in handy in every single one of these fights. Masquerain, Eldegoss. And then, of course, we lost Togedemaru later. And they just... Damn. Honestly, it looks like right now our best bet to beat this Passimian is to do Wise Glasses and hope we get the roll. Or I had a thought. We bait a close combat into Alakazam, who resists it, barely, but, you know, still. And then we take the random move that Alakazam will bait into Infernape. That gives us a 50-50 chance of something really good. And since he'll be -1 special defense, we always outspeed him one shot with Overheat. That'll bring in Throw for a circle throw or a facade. Electros does okay, but he doesn't do enough damage. He's just gonna recover all the time or bulk up. So we Citrus Berry, Zen Headbutt, Throw, or Rampardos with Throw. I mean, random move into Heracross. Rapidash switches in. Won't be burned or anything on the first turn. So we'll take a normal-ish type of damage. We Wise Glasses Overheat with Rapidash. And hope that is enough damage to finish the deal. I mean, I guess this. We leave Maractus and Milk at home. This is one of my more ambitious fights here. Wise Glasses Cinnamon. Oranberry here. I hope you don't die berry here. Citrus on Rampardos. And there we go. Alright, here's our last trainer before the heal house. One time. Let this crazy plan work. So we're leading our Butter, Sand/Alola, into this Passimian. Passimian is a fighting type, believe it or not. He only sees close combat as a kill. So we're going to swap in our Alakazam to take this. Alakazam resistant. He's dead to a crit, but most importantly, what's going to happen when this doesn't crit, because it won't crit, right? And it'll have lower defenses. Nice. And I thought I needed to swap into Infernape here, but I actually don't, because he has -1 defenses. We can just Psyshock and kill here. That might save our Ghost later. Should still bring in Throw. Throw only sees Facade as its best move and a kill against Mustard. So we bring in our Rampardos to resist the Facade. And we Zen Headbutt twice. The first one we hope flinches. Pretty please. Flinch, 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 flinch. See, it works when they do it. And this is okay. Because now Alakazam one-shots this with Psyshock. Now this is wholly a random move. I don't know what this thing's doing. But we are never dead to anything. Even a boosted Retaliate crit. We are never dead to anything here with Infernape. The only thing we're dead to is a close combat crit. So, show me anything but close combat. And if it is, don't crit. Because it's not yet burned. Perfect. And now we outspeed this, and we one-shot it with Overheat. Doesn't have a Focus Sash. None of that. No, nothing. We are good. Click. Most importantly, that does nothing for us. The Raspberry. We get more Oran Berries, which don't really do much for us. We get Lumberries, 25, that's a good number. We get Citrus Berries, we hope for something in the 20s. 18, that's fine. And we can go up this little hill here with our Mach Bike. I think there's I don't have any flying type Pokemon, but now we get a sharp beak, which raises the power of flying type moves. We don't have any of those, but hey, it's here for the next time we need it. Okay, this next team. Wait, what did she say? No, it's okay. Ah, embargo. So I think this is a snow team. Don't we just live or lead Sandslash and kind of wreck this fight? Everything except for Magmortar and Beartic. What if we give it a Muscle Band? So we go Magmortar. Flamethrower, Fire Spin. It's just Rampardos. I hope we don't get crit. I mean, and not everything. That's everything right now. Let's hope we don't get crit. Tentacruel, Surf, Ludi, Poison Jab. I don't know. Electros? He takes the same. Yeah, we'll just go right into him. We're slower. Discharge, discharge. Electros or Dugong. We can go back to Sandslash. Muscle Banded. Or just short. Is it Fire Lash? I don't think so. Mega Drain? Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a squad, and I'm just gonna run with it. So we lead with Alolan Sandslash. Rampardos is coming along. Yeah, I think it's the same squad. Nope, not quite. Bring in the eel. Milk. Where's the held items? Am I just dumb? There they are. Muscle band on butter. Citrus on Jawbreaker. Let's do Pecha on Milk. We gotta do Aspir here. No, we do Pecha on Alakazam. And we Psyshock. And we Wise Glasses. We put our trusty Wise Glasses on Ghost. Okay. I think that does it. There she is. This is the last trainer of the route. We got this. I just realized that this Vanillix can blow up. It has explosion. But we do resist, so we're never dead to an explosion. Maybe an explosion crit. Yep. But hopefully we get a flinch with this Iron Head. Oh, it sees that we kill and went first. Come on, give me a kill and roll. Nice. Mortar. This should be Flamethrower, maybe Fire Spin, but we always go Jawbreaker here. That's fine. And we need Scorching Sands to not crit. We're actually dead to a bunch of rolls now because of that chip that I forgot about. Let me think about this. Well, we're dead regardless. So we take 10 damage. And this is one of the lowest 3 rolls. We're dead regardless. So this was a dumb play. Wait, we have Citrus Berry. Right, we have Citrus Berry, so we could heal up. It just needs to be a low roll. Okay, show me a low roll. Nice. That was the minimum roll. We heal back up out of hail damage. We kill with Rock Slide. Okay. Should be Tenta, right? Miraculously, never Poison Jab. Always Surf here. We gotta go straight Electros. Just don't freeze. Nice. Discharge. Gonna have to live with that. But we're never dead to anything. Oh, and we got the para, which means we're faster. We will take that all day. I think this is... I don't know who this is. Dugong or Beartick? I don't know. Beartick. For Icicle Spear or Superpower. Can it be neither? Honestly, we just need to swap into Infernape here. It's White Herb. This is always Aqua Jet, because we show we kill with Overheat. I didn't see that in the beginning. Did I really put a Pecha Berry on the floating guy? Jesus. I mean, how dumb am I? I win. Thanks for welcoming. So then we go here on the Aqua Jet, and then we gotta figure out where to go on the Superpower. I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. How are you? I think I gotta go here on the Superpower, right? To get his attack down. Have a Pecha to avoid the poison. Older Pokemon evolutions requirement didn't escape you. What do you mean? And now we go back to... Oh, yeah, this is it. We go back here, we Iron Head, we kill. So even if this Aqua Jet's... I mean, we're still fine. You mean in Run&BUN or just in general? Like normal? I see. I know they change it sometimes in these ROM hacks, so I'm not sure. I can't say I've ever played Scorched Silver, so I can't really speak on it, but generally they have some sort of like dock on it, right? I could be dead wrong, so. Okay. 20 years after. 1 to 8. Okay. That's kind of a cool concept. I like that. Oh, that's kind of funny. Okay, I got a bail here on this next blizzard. Do I go to Ludi? I gave him an Aspire Berry, right? Yeah, I think I go Ludi here. Oh, well, I get poisoned. Okay. Take 8 from hail. 17 from poison. 25 residual damage. Jeez. Dude. Well, this is a speed tie. And I've let this thing like heal up. Oh my god. I gotta go back. And that's actually really good for me, that protect there. Because I should two-shot with Iron Head here. Should? Yeah. I mean, it looks right. It looks good. Yeah, I think we're good. Fantastic. That was rough. Medicine. The nice thing though is I think I get an encounter here now. It'd be nice to at least add 1 to the box. Pretty sure. I do. What do we got with us right now? I mean, this should be fine. Unless there's something else I need to grab out of the box. Oh, man, it's so bad. That should be fine. I guess we'll lead Ludi. Okay. I don't want to see Merc grow. I mean, I guess a dark type would be welcome, but... Huh. Okay. Poison, dark, we take that. Can this thing blow up? Not yet. Okay, good. So this thing has, I just want to make sure I can't, like, Sucker Punch, Toxic, Night Slash, Acid Spray. Okay, so I gotta kind of keep track of what it's doing. Fake out. I think we Magical Leaf once. Nice, okay. What did I say? Acid Spray, Sucker Punch, Toxic, and Night Slash. I think I just chuck a ball. Let's do Sand Slash. He doesn't take any Acid Spray damage and taking Toxic. This makes sense. I'm even gonna dry roll ball once because we're faster. Uh-oh. I think I'm cooked. Because this is the second encounter in a row that I've missed. I mean, what am I even doing right now? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Going through a rough night, so I apologize for the the little bit of doom and gloom that peeps through every now and then. All right. Next battle. Pokemaniac Wyatt. Dry skin, life orb. So we just fake out. Yeah, fake out aura sphere works here. Done. We're slower. I just noticed. Oh my gosh. I don't have anything faster than this, so it's got to be Infernape, right? Hope it doesn't crit. That's my best play. There's no hail. Go away. That's what I had clicked on the encounter by accident. I was like, hail, oh, I do no damage with Gyro Ball. I don't even know why I clicked it. Like, I just throw the goddamn Pokeball. I'm trying to get too cute with it. That'll teach me. Yeah, I don't know if I can beat this. I mean, I've said that for like the last 3 fights, but I really don't know if I can beat this right now. Where are we at? We are at... We just finished. Okay, you know what? I'm going to call it a night here. It's a little bit late. And this has been another second stream in a row where I've kind of had a bad run. Lost six total in the desert, I think. Let me count them up again. Yep, starting with Killer, that's 6. 7, actually, 'cause we lost Blueberry in the desert. So, 7 lost in the desert. All of these, which is really bad. 7 lost in the desert, and not only did we miss the encounter in the Mirage Tower, we also now missed the encounter on Route 113. So it's just a whole lot of bad decisions happening, I guess. So I'm gonna call it here for the night. I hope that I'll be streaming tomorrow night as well. But I hope you have a wonderful night, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, peace.